Crush this new year by being someone who prepares for success. Someone famous once said, success is the result of preparation and taking the opportunity. I remember during COVID, Ryan Serhant, he's a successful CEO, real estate broker, and TV personality. In one of his YouTube videos, he said that he prepares for the next day the night before, and it has stuck with me ever since. I learned the importance of preparation even more after my recent travel. It got me wondering what made it such a good trip and how I could maybe replicate this to my daily life. What helped the trip go well was the mental preparation I put into it, from knowing where I was staying, if the street was safe to walk around, and if it wasn't safe, what mode of transportation I was going to use. You may be thinking, this is so much planning. But the thing is, it was in the preparation, the planning, and the prayers that made this trip a success. As this trip was my first ever domestic flight, I wanted to make sure I knew everything in advance. So I went on YouTube, as anyone does. I learned about TSA regulation, what to bring, what not to bring, to kind of lower my anxiety about traveling. I learned that sometimes the TSA officer, they might open your bag and that it's okay. They just want to check things out to make sure everything's okay and it's not a big deal. But if I hadn't done all this prep work, this mental preparation, and my bag had gotten opened, I would have been in a panic. I would have felt embarrassed. My face would have turned all red. It would have looked like I did something wrong when I know I didn't. And I shared these videos with my brother who I was traveling with to help us both mentally prepare. And on our returning flight, this was right before Thanksgiving week, the airport was so crowded. My brother's backpack got stopped by TSA. By God's grace and mercy, with the help of those YouTube videos even, we knew it would be okay. The people at TSA are just double checking the bag and it was all good. We both didn't stress over it because we knew it could have happened. And even if it did, all we had to do was be patient, let them do their thing by checking the bag. And that's exactly what we did. That preparation was key. How could we apply this to our daily life on a bigger scale? If there's a goal that you want, something maybe you've been praying for, or maybe a potential stressor, ask yourself, how can I prepare myself? If you want to get maybe married or you have a dream job, ask yourself, are you prepared for these things? If you were to meet your husband, if you got that job in 1 month from today, how would you feel? If the man of your dreams came up to you, are you feeling insecure and asking yourself, wow, he wants to talk to who, me? And that job attorney, do you feel good enough to accept that high-paying salary? Or do you have some kind of limiting beliefs of, I'm not good enough? This preparation is not only for us, the human mind, but to show God that we're working towards our goals and getting ready to receive. The how the prayer will be fulfilled and when the prayer will be fulfilled is not our concern, because our job is to be a servant to God and ask. If the prayer is granted in this life, amazing. Be grateful. If not, something better is coming. Having this belief in God, surrendering is the ultimate path to peace, because it's such a burden trying to figure it all. Flourishing says it best. It is fear versus God. Fear being associated with the devil. Which side would you rather be on? I've used other people's videos online and even pictures from like Google to help me visualize and mentally rehearse and prepare myself. An easy way I use this method on a daily is maybe when I'm going to a new restaurant. I will look it up on Google. I'll look at the images from like the inside of the restaurant. And sometimes I'll even check out maybe the parking lot if I'm like not comfortable with driving to a certain area. And when a prayer does get granted, there is peace. A part of you is like, yes, thank you so much, God. I've been praying for this. That ease and peace, when you are enjoying that gift, it feels so normal because you have prepared for this prayer. You've visualized, you've taken the aligned actions towards that goal or prayer. It's just so normal. I was praying for this one trip for the past 5 years. And when I got asked to join on that trip this year, my answer was yes. And when I got there, that destination, it felt like I'd been there already so many times. It was so normal. I watched YouTube videos of what it had been like. I prayed for it. It was normal. And I talk about like normalizing your prayers in a previous video. I'll link it in the description down below. Lastly, if you're trying to manifest or pray about something, what is the one thing you can do today to prepare for it? Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time.